going on, guys? Hold on.
Speech on. Camera. Stop recording. Button.
Okay, I'm
Speech
making
on.
sure. What's going on, guys? This is the Spiritual Experience, and this is a video about something that I should have talked about a little bit earlier because it's important. This is how I've learned all the stuff that I've learned, if not all, most of it, if not all of it, a lot of it. Even if went outside for like some of this stuff, which I have. I've read some books and watched some videos on this stuff. I still looked within to see if it fit, if it actually is true, if it actually, seems to be true, seems to work, and all that stuff. So this video is going to show you how to connect with your soul. Not just connect with your soul, but connect with your soul to find your inner truth. Because if you don't have an inner truth, if you don't have any of this stuff, you're gonna be like a person. You're gonna be like a boat without an anchor. You're going to be whipped all over the place. You're not gonna know which way to go. You're not gonna know which way to turn. And this is why I've made these videos, so I can show you your own truth. But even so, it's better to discover all this stuff for yourself to see if it fits with your metric, your world metric, or your worldview, or whatever you want to call it. So this is why I'm making this video. So how do you go inside to find your own truth and your own wisdom? Well, I've shared a lot of techniques on here on how to find wisdom and understanding and love and compassion and all that stuff, and those are good ways to do it. But another way to do it is to well, there's a couple of other ways. There's many other ways to do it, but I'll just give you a couple of ways that you can do it here on this video. I might make other videos about this topic because there's a lot of different ways. I'm thinking of making a book called Many Paths, One Destination, because a lot of people have this idea that God is only one way, and this way is absolute, and anyone who says it's another way is blasphemous or whatever. The truth is God is found every way. It may take you some time. It may take you a couple lifetimes. It may take you one lifetime, just depending on how you do it and whatnot. The truth is that we are all a part of God, and the status is this type of mastery that people like Jesus and the Buddha and those who are like unconditionally loving is possible for you, is possible for everybody. Everybody has a God source within, a God within. And this is what this whole channel is about, actually. All spirituality, if most spirituality, if not all spirituality, tries to show you the God within. They might not coin it in such terms, but that is what they're trying to do. So how do you find your own wisdom besides all the techniques I've given before on other videos? Well, one way is to set some time to yourself, where you can like be in the silence. This is how I come up with a lot of my ideas. I'm in the silence most of the day, if not all the day. A lot of the day. This is why I come up with so much material on this channel and on my books and whatnot, because I come in the silence and I basically just look within. It's the best way to describe it. And like I said, the best way to find the soul, which is where all this wisdom and understanding is, and all this truth is to feel some kind of compassion, love, meditation. Meditation is like a channel for the mind. well, it's not a channel for the mind, but it opens the mind more, because since a lot of people are stuck in their paradigms because their mind is always running, and that's why meditation's a good idea. It stops the mind, it stills the mind on occasion, or slows it down at least. So just like spend like it doesn't have to be very long, like a couple minutes in silence. I'd recommend like 5, 10, 20 minutes. I do longer, but that's a different thing entirely. And then all you do is the best way to describe it is you find your like inner space. This is like this area that's it's almost exclusively like inner. And this is where the truth in the soul is. So you go inner. You can do this anywhere, though. Honestly, you don't have to do it in silence. I do it in a lot of situations, but sometimes a lot of times I do forget as well. But you can do this anywhere. You just like find this like inner space. It may take you some time to find it, which is why it's a good idea to do it in silence at first. And you just find this truth and wisdom. And you can, I don't know, it's the best way to describe it. It's just it's like knowing and compassionate and loving. A lot of times when wisdom is discovered within me, when I'm doing a wisdom discovery in the soul, it comes up with like love and stuff like that, and understanding and compassion sometimes, and stuff like that. So that's how you know. It comes up with like love, compassion, and like this inner knowing. That's what I was trying to describe earlier. This inner knowing. It's like a deeper knowing than the mind's knowing. It like comes from like the belly area, like the stomach, almost like around that area. That's where all this inner knowing seems to be. In the body, anyways. That's where it's like the inner body, like not like outer body, not like the stomach, but like the inner part of like the stomach area. And around there, like lower, deeper, and besides, like in the brain, on the head. So that's one way. Another way is to do this same type of thing in a way, but you use like a journal or a piece of paper, or you can open like notes on the iPhone or whatever. Like any way you choose to do it. Just find like a word processor or something to write with. And you just write all this stuff down that you come up with, that you find. And remember that the words aren't the most important part here. The most important is the experiential knowing, and the love and compassion that usually comes up. It's like love. It's like wisdom, filled with love, kind of. It's like under the wisdom, the love is, and that's how it comes out. So, anyways, I know this video was it's a bit hard to describe, but I know it's a bit rambly and descriptive. It doesn't really describe it very well, but that's the best way to describe how it works. So anyways, if you like this video, please like it, share it with others if you got some kind of benefit from it, so that other people get the same benefits as you did, and subscribe so that you can see more videos from me in the future. So,
Speech on. Stop recording button.
this is the Spiritual Experience, and I'll see you on the next video.